Hey guys, so really quickly before this video gets going, you're noticing that you are looking at a black screen right now. And the reasoning for that is the whole beginning 15 minutes of this video wasn't on my memory card or on my camera. I thought I was recording, but I obviously wasn't. Fail on my part. So basically the only thing that you missed was me putting on the FX transfer, which is basically like how you would put on a temporary tattoo. Turn it over, cut it, apply it with water for 30 seconds, and boom. So that's what that little hole is on the top of my head. And then we're just kind of starting with the brows. I know, I'm really sorry that the beginning portion didn't record. I've never done that before, but apparently today was the day. So the next thing that we are doing is the eyebrows, and I'm kind of doing the same thing that I did in my first Halloween look, where I'm filling them in dark and then applying a pastel green color on the end of them. Also, really bitter about my Morphe brush. This was the first time I ever used it and it broke, so way to go, Morphe. And then moving on to the eyes, I am going in and first priming with the Painterly Paint Pot, and then I'm going in with the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. As you can see, this is the perfect palette for this unicorn look. It has a lot of pastel colors, a lot of greens, purples, pinks, and the first one that I'm going in with is the shade Cone. This one is going right in the crease, again, just to kind of warm it up and get ready for all the rest of the colors so they have something to kind of blend over the top. You know, I don't really know how else to describe it, okay? It just warms up the crease. And then I'm going in with these two shades. The pink one is Bubblegum and the pastel purple is Gumdrop. First, I am going in with Bubblegum all over the lid and just kind of packing that in. Not really going above the crease, just kind of keeping it mostly on that lid area. And then after I am satisfied with the amount of pink that is on my eyelids, I'm going in with that pastel purple shade that I show you, which was Gumdrop, and I am sweeping that in the crease to kind of blend in the pink and purple together. You can do whatever colors you want, but because the unicorn horn that I was using was really, you know, girly and pastel colored, I wanted the eyeshadow to match. But if you want to do like an all black unicorn horn, you know, you can do a black smoky eye, whatever you want to do. So before I moved on to the bottom part of my eye, I quickly just put on some eyeliner on my waterline. And then I went in with this really, really pretty kind of like powder blue color. This is in the shade Brain Freeze, I'm pretty sure. And I put that on the bottom portions of my eye. And then I took a big fluffy blending brush and kind of blended all of the shades together. But I thought the blue looked really, really nice. And then the pink wasn't as vibrant as I wanted it to be, so I went in with this really metallic pink called Cotton Candy, and I applied that over top of Bubblegum, and that gave me exactly the desired look that I wanted for this pink. It really just brought it up to the next level. And then of course I am going in with some black liquid eyeliner to kind of create a nice little cat eye moment. I guess you could do like a pastel colored for your cat eye, but I wanted to go with black because you'll see why at the end of the video. I really wanted to turn this like pretty cute girly unicorn into like a bloody, you know, spitty mess. So you'll see at the end. So black eyeliner it was. The next step is to stick the unicorn horn onto our FX transfer. But before I actually stick it on, I'm going to show you guys some footage about how I painted mine. So as you can see, the unicorn horn came in the package as just a plain white horn. I'm assuming they did that on purpose so you can kind of customize it any way that you want. And to paint this, I actually used 3 velour liquid lipsticks from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The green one, which is Venus Flytrap, the light purple one, which is Virginity, and the pink one, which is 714. These are like the perfect pastel colors, and I basically just put the horn on my pinky and just kind of in order, I went like green, pink, purple, and just kind of painted the horn all around, making sure I, kind of incorporated all of the colors and there wasn't any colors overlapping. And I basically did this whole entire thing around the whole entire horn. And after about 24 hours, it was relatively dry. And yeah, I actually think it turned out really cute. I've never done any sort of painting with liquid lipsticks before. So, I mean, not too bad for my first time, honestly. And the reason I went with kind of like more bright pastel colors is because I usually do super dark things with my makeup, so I figured it would be kind of fun to try something a little bit different and just make it kind of bright and pink and girly with a little bit of like a gory twist at the end. So I don't know, I really like how it turned out, and it was a lot of fun to do. It was very therapeutic, I guess you could say, to paint this horn. And after everything was all painted, here is how it turned out, and I was actually able to stick it on this lipstick and stand it up for about 24 hours, and after that it was totally dry, and by the time I filmed this look, it was ready to go. So that little stick and blood that I showed you at the beginning, we are going to go ahead and stick that around the prosthetic, and we're also going to be putting it inside that little hole on my forehead where the horn is going to go. So basically you just kind of spread it all around, and you know when it's ready to be adhered once it kind of turns like a dark red color. And once I stuck it on there, oh my gosh, this stick on blood stuff that I used was almost as good as Prozaid. Like, that horn was going nowhere. And it also did not take very long to dry or get tacky. Like, sometimes with like liquid latex you have to sit there for about 10 minutes. This only took maybe 5 minutes max to be ready, and it was ready to stick. So just make sure, obviously, you have it facing up the right way and you have it completely centered with the hole, and then just kind of press down for a couple of seconds, and boom, you have just turned yourself into a unicorn, babe. So to quickly finish up the eyes, I'm just applying some mascara. Again, you guys are more than welcome to apply some false eyelashes if you would like to, but I'm more of a mascara type of gal myself, so I just went with that. And then for the lips, I wanted to keep this kind of on theme, and I went with just a simple pink lip. So first, I'm just outlining my lips with this pink lip liner from CoverGirl, and then I am going over top of that with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in Doll Parts. It's just a really pretty, like, pure pink color, and it was perfect for this look. And I know, like, a lot of people don't like Jeffree Star Cosmetics, like, whatever, I get it, but his makeup actually comes in handy quite a bit during the Halloween season, so just kind of keep that in mind. And then we are going to be applying some lip gloss. So while the liquid lip is currently drying, I am going to go in with a highlighter. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in the shade Lavender Snow. Again, a really pretty purple shade that went along with this look beautifully. So I just went in with that on a Laura Mercier highlighter brush and just put that on my nose, on my cheeks, and on my chin, just to make myself look really nice and sparkly, kind of like a unicorn. And then I went in with the Lip Gloss Control Freak by, you guessed it, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I just put that over top of the doll parts just to kind of make it look a little bit like wet and sparkly with, you know, everything else going on our face. And then to really kind of pull this whole beauty look together, I did apply some contacts. So we're going to go from regular old brown eyes to these really pretty purple pink fairy eye moments. Like when I saw these contacts, which are by Camo Eyes, by the way, I knew they would be absolutely perfect for this unicorn look, so I had to try them for sure. So after I adjust my hair and kind of wrap it around my horn a little bit, this is what the makeup looks like all finished. If you want to keep it just nice and pretty and cute looking, but if you're like me, you know, this is fun and all, it's pretty, it's fun, it's whatever, but we're on my channel for Halloween, and this just wasn't doing it for me. I need to see a little bit of blood, I need to see a little bit of creepiness, so that is what we did. We have some zombie blood spray, and we also have some black mouth colorant, which I have never tried before, so I was really anxious to try it. So for the horn, I kind of wanted to make it look like it was bursting through my skin. So I just went in with some just liquid blood and applied that around the horn. And then I went in with that zombie blood spray and kind of sprayed it around the horn. And then as it ran down my face, because this stuff is really good at that, really good at making it look super realistic, I kind of just let it run down my face, let gravity do its thing, and then once it got to the end of my nose, I just kind of left it as is. It just made it look really kind of, I don't know, natural, if that's the right word, and it looked really cool. So once I was happy with that, you could totally just leave the look like this. If you don't want to do the black mouth colorant, or you're going to a party where you're going to be doing a lot of eating and drinking, you could totally just do this. I think this actually looks way cooler than it did without the blood. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of blood, guys. I love blood in my Halloween makeup looks. But if you want to take it one step further, you could get the black mouth colorant. I found this at a Halloween store. I have always wanted to try it. I've never tried it before. So my first instinct when I opened it was to smell it and taste it. Now, it didn't really have a taste at first, and then it was kind of like a bittery, minty taste. So after a few little taste tests, I just said, you know, fuck it, and went for it. And I applied a whole bunch of it on my top teeth and on my bottom teeth, kind of moved it around in my mouth and just kind of let it naturally fall out of my mouth like this. Like, look how creepy this is. Like, oh my god, this stuff is super cool. Like, if you've never tried this, 10 out of 10 would recommend at least trying it once. It was so much fun, really cool, and made it look extra spooky. But yeah, guys, that is everything for this Halloween look. You could keep it any way you want. You could do it pretty, bloody, black mouth stuffy. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go down and give this video a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to go down and subscribe. I do upload every 3 to 4 days here. But until next time, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys!